Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Hamza from Thehamzasaab.com, and in today's video, we're going to be making a hip-hop beat using Alchemy and Stock plugins. Let's get into this video. If you're interested in music production tips and tricks and other related content, hit the subscribe button with the notification bell so you won't miss out on the next video. And with that being said, let's get into this beat. Alright guys, I'm going to set the BPM to 90. What I'm going to do right now is look through the string sounds that Logic Pro X offers. I'm going to come up with a melody or chord progression. Once I have that, I'm going to create two separate tracks. One is going to have effects on it. One will not have any effects on it because I want you to be able to spot the difference. Alright guys, so I just finished coming up with the strings. I went to Alchemy, string section. I put the dark ensemble. It doesn't sound like a traditional string, but it has like a real dark vibe to it that I liked. Now this is going to be the version without the effects. Now I'm going to show you the version with the effects. Ooh, it just stands out more. It has more of a filling vibe to it. So the way I came up with that, I went to the compressor. I put it under vintage VCA, left it the way it is. I changed the EQ in these areas here. Added some overdrive on it with 6.0 dB. Let's hear it one more time. Nice. And now that we have that, we're going to try to add a melody in the upper ranges. All right, guys, so I just finished adding in some keys. I went to Alchemy one more time, Chimera keys, left it at Lo-Fi EP. I changed the EQ in these areas here. I went to spaces on it with the factory default. I just dragged the tail this way. I didn't want it to drag on too long. And I also turned on the velocity, played around with it to give it more of a human feeling. Let's hear it all together. Nice. And now that we have that, we're going to add in the bass line. All right, guys, so I just finished adding in the bass line. I went to sampler, turned on filter 1 and filter 2, upped up the drive and resolution. I changed it from poly to mono. Also went to the EQ section, changed it in these areas here. I added some overdrive on it with 5.0 dB. And I also put a sub bass with the sub enhancer, left it the way it is. Let's hear it all together. Nice. And now that we have that, we're going to start adding in some drums. We're going to hit the plus icon, click create, electronic drum kit, scroll all the way down to kit pieces. I'm going to look for a hi-hat that works, so when I do find one, I'm going to add a straight line of eighth note hi-hats. Once I add the other drum elements like the snare, open hat, and kick, that's when I'm going to go back and adjust the hi-hat pattern. All right, guys, so I went with the hi-hat 2 trapdoor. Instead of eighth notes, I went with 16th notes. Let's hear it all together. Nice. And now that we have that, we're going to add in the snare. All right, guys, I'm going to go with the snare 1 depth charge. Nice. All right, let's hear it with the snare. Nice. And now that we have that, we're going to add in the open hat. All right, guys, I'm going to go with the hi-hat open Roland TR 808. Nice. All right, guys, let's hear it with the open hat. Nice. And now that we have that, we're going to add in some kicks. All right, guys, I'm going to go with the Twilight Drive kick. All right, guys, so I just finished fixing the pattern on the kick. Also added some overdrive with 3.0 dB. Let's hear it all together. Nice. And now that we have that, we're going to adjust the pattern on the hi-hats. All right, guys, so I just finished adjusting the hi-hat pattern. I kept it pretty simple. I'll put a bunch of 64s all over the place. You have some here, some here. I duplicated the track, pan one all the way to the left, pan one all the way to the right to create a surround sound. Let's hear it all together. Nice. Now that we have that, I'm going to add in some perks just to spice it up a little bit. All right, guys, so I just finished adding in some perks. I'm going to have them solo for you at first. Little metal hit. We have the rim. Cool. And now we're going to play it all together. Nice. And now that we have that, we're going to arrange the beat. Easiest way to do that, guys, Command A, Command R, repeat it all over. I'm going to start deleting and shifting things around, and I'll be back with the final result. All right, guys, so I just finished coming out with the arrangement. We had a subscriber about a week ago ask me to recreate a certain transition in one of my videos. I'll leave a link for it right here as well. It's pretty much like the Pharrell style drop. I'm going to show you guys how I created that. So pretty much the way it works is you loop this area right here, or like the beginning bar. You select everything. We're gonna put the cursor here, Command T. We're gonna split that. And now what I could do is I could delete this area here. I could loop this 4 bars. And let's say we were gonna bring the rest of the drop over here. I'll give you a quick example of it. And that's how it works. And now I'm gonna show you guys the arrangement. So we're gonna have the strings come in at first. We're gonna have the 4 bar Pharrell drop, and then we're gonna bring in the perks later on. Let's hear it all together. And that's the beat all wrapped up, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button with the notification bell. Also, leave a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions, leave it in the comment section below. Let us know what you want to see, because I want to provide you with the best possible value. I'm also available on social media at Thehamzasaab on Instagram, on Twitter, and Facebook. Links in the description. Have a wonderful day, guys.